Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vance Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Here we are in the 8th year, and yes, I'm going to be abridging the crap out of these years. Holy crap, my hand is bony as hell. Anyway, I'm doing this post-commentary because, honestly, live commentary does not bode well, considering how much I'm going to cut out. So, hello, YouTube lander. Hello, buddy. I'm gonna fuck your day up. YouTube lander, the road leads to discoveries of all kinds. Here today at this very moment, yet another discovery is at hand. Really now? Behold, we recently purchased this world model from a certain source. We heard it is indispensable in divining the fate of our world. Come, YouTube lander, you too should learn of the world. Step closer so that you might see with your eyes that it's a piece of fucking bread and I'm gonna eat it now, sir. I'm gonna screw your day up. Why, you unscrupulous wretch! How dare you consume the world and all its inhabitants, sir? It's just freaking bread. You truly terrible monster. Oh, well, I don't know. Considering how the final boss is, it's kind of symbolic on how I eat the bread. I want to say. Anyway, yes, I'm doing this post-commentary. I'm leaving some stuff in, of course. Like, mainly the encounters. I'm gonna be shortened in, man, this is why I can't do post-commentary. I'm just, like, trying to focus on the video, and I start stuttering more than I normally should, which is weird, because I think I stutter less in live commentary than I do in post-commentary, and that's just weird. Maybe it's because I'm trying to focus on, like, oh, what I gotta say. But anyway, here we're trying to, well, I'm making my way back to the Plains of Foon because we're going to be going through the Celebration Cave second cycle. And I will be pointing out the differences, very minor differences that are in Celebration Cave, the second cycle. But then after I point them out, I was like, alright, I'm going to be cutting to this, and then I'm going to point that difference out, and then blah 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 blah, tidal wave, and all that other crap. And yes, what was I talking about before? I can't remember. Crap. Which is weird. You'd think with post-commentary I'd be more prepared for this crap, but nah, apparently not. Oh crap, the freaking microphone. Sorry about that. Jeez. So there's Celebration Cave to do, and then we're gonna be doing 2 more dungeons, and when I mean I abridged the crap out of this, I mean I'm abridging the crap out of this. You guys don't know at all how much I'm going to be abridging the crap out of it. Then again, concerning, I think I know what I'm going to title these videos, because there's this year and next year that I'm going to be abridging, and then after that, hey, I'm saving you guys some trouble. So anyway, here we're having this one scene with Soul Rocked and the caravan from Mars Pass, and they're just having some huge ass arguments about crashing and stuff. And they're being called peasants. The little twos are like, what the fuck, man? Especially the one on the left. He's like, yeah, I'm pouting. And so, yes. And yes, it's weird because Soul Rocked, he was so nice to us. And here he is being an asshole. What the hell, man? Just let it go. Jeez, the whole world's covering miasma. You have no time to be an asshole right now. Or maybe you do have time to be an asshole. I don't know. Teach me your ways, sir. So, and then they see us, you saw all that in, damn right I did. Just couldn't let those city slickers walk all over us, and yet you did. Of course, the monster we were hunting gone away, and I don't know why that guy's playing with his hair. We would have had it, those reckless caravanners, to just watch where they were going. Yeah, Jimmy. And that guy's second name was Royce. It's just like Rolls Royce. I don't know why. Like, I also figured out that I think all the abilities have like a second name. Like Soul Rocked, and then there's like the one kid who killed the Black Knight. I think his name was Leon Esla. And I can't remember. I think all the Lilties have second names. I can't really remember. Or like, they have 2 names, I want to say. I really doubt Soul Rock's last name is Rocked. Because he rocked your world. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what he uses as a pickle line. He's like, hey baby, you want some of this soul? Because I almost rocked your world, or something like that. I don't know. I don't think that would work. Anyway, here at Celebration Cave, I am going through the bonuses because it was an artifact that I was trying to get. And the one I got in Celebration Cave was Inflict Damage, so be thankful that I abridged the crap out of this gear. Be really thankful, because I'm attacking every enemy as best as possible. And this I actually remember because the enemies are more aggressive this time around. Not much really changes in the ways of their attacks. They're just a lot more aggressive this time around. And as you guys are seeing right here, I'm actually speeding it up because I'm showing off how to get to the Moogle house here in Celebration Cave, because I never got to it the first time. Mainly because I wasn't paying attention to the paths that were available. So yeah, you guys are seeing me beat the crap out of all these enemies. Just like with single hit attacks. I'm just like, you can, I don't know, it sounds funny. I mean, jeez, it's like watching like a cartoon, or like that one chasing with the music, like I don't know how to do it. You guys know what I mean. If you guys ever seen a cartoon with chase music like that. But anyway, so you just got to go down this path for this Moogle house, and eventually you'll see these one stairs right here, and there's a little like path right around where this chest is at, or I kind of passed it up because I was going for the chest. You check down here, and then there's another asshole. Another ass door. Freaking ass doors, man. Anyway, here's the Moogle house for this. And yes, look at that. We got, actually, crap. How the, what? Wait a minute, I got, wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 5. I thought I was only missing 4. Ah, crap. God damn it. Alright. Oh, fuck, I completely forgot. Because Demon's Core. Jesus, I forgot about that. Anyway, I think I'll just get that off screen or something. I'll get that next year because I want to focus on other crap. Anyway, as for the boss, not much changes in its attacks. It does counter a lot more physically. If you attack it physically, it'll counter more physically. As a result, it does like that one slam that surrounds it and all that crap. It does that slam that covers its body. And I think it also has another new slam, but honestly, not much in the way of the boss. So I guess that's it for Celebration Cave. You guys can see, like, 7 minutes, and we've already gone through 1 dungeon. And yes, I intend to fit the next 2 dungeons that we're going to be going through in this video. And I did. So yeah, I don't know why I said I intend to when I already did. So anyway, here we get a letter from... who the hell is Eleanor? From Shella. Alright. I hear stories about you from Almadadi all the time. According to him, you possess an energy that defies all logic. Perhaps you're even more of an oddball than Almadadi. I don't know. I don't know, man. Ukes are pretty oddballish. So, yeah. I'm assuming you're a Uke because you guys are from Shella. And yes, have a cockroach scale. I don't know. Anyway, from here, I'm just going to be showing off what I got for the bonus. Because, yes, I went through so much trouble trying to fight as many enemies as possible to make sure I get this freaking bonus. And yes, there is the artifact that I have in mind, and I haven't gotten it. I'm just spoiling it now because look at this. I needed at least, I think, 200 or 190 something to get that artifact that I wanted, but nah, I didn't. But I did get a design for diamond armor, which you could get here from Celebration Cave, so yes, that's a pretty good trade. Though I didn't get the artifact that I wanted, I do get a good design for like the best armor in the game, as I found out. I was like, oh crap. Anyway, here we are back at Mount Kalanda, and yes, this is gonna be interesting, I think. Actually, I do remember something about this, because, well, just like with Celebration Cave, the enemies don't really change that much, and I shaved Mog off screen, by the way. You guys don't want to see that, of course. Or at least I don't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that. But yes, not much changes in the way of enemies. They are a little more aggressive, as you guys would expect. They're tougher this time around, and this time it's like Electric Boogaloo and all that other crap. I don't know why I've been referencing that lately. Mainly it's because we've been going through the same stuff twice. I mean, like with the Skyward Sword, I named freaking Fire Sanctuary like Earth Temple 2 Electric Boogaloo. Then when we went back to Belarus Lewis, I called it Belarus Lewis Cycle 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't know why, it's just like, of course, Electric Boogaloo is like the sequel to like this one movie, I can't remember what, and it's just like completely pointless, and I'm just like, what the hell? I've never seen the movies myself, but still. Anyway, I figured out, like partway into attacking the crap out of these enemies, excuse me, I figured out like halfway or partway through attacking the crap out of these enemies that the bonus that I got here, and yes, I was going for an artifact here, by the way. The bonus that I was supposed to be doing is do not use physical attacks, or don't use physical attacks. So yeah, I have to fight every single enemy, or at least a lot of enemies, to meet the bonus of attacking with physical or magical attacks, or not using physical attacks. Anyway, there is one huge difference you want to make note of. Actually, this one I just barely remembered. You see these orcs? Yeah, look at that attack. Holy crap. So yes, these orcs, they have a crazy ground slam attack, and it has extremely, unbelievably huge range, and they are not afraid to freaking use it. Trust me. Like, at some point I was just like, okay, you know what, screw this, and I just started running away as much as I could from these enemies. Because, yeah, they gang up on me, and they just keep using that slam attack. Anyway, as for the boss, I did fight him using Blizzara. I think I managed to get Blizzara, like, early on. So, yeah, I fought him with Blizzara, and I also fought him using this technique. Look at that. That definitely helps, considering, like, if you're in a tight spot and you're not attacking the main way you normally do, like, considering how I fight physically, since I couldn't fight physically, I had to resort to using, like, the little, like, I don't know, the geyser. I think I'm gonna call it a geyser. Anyway, and we get another letter right here, good sirs, and yes. Honestly, this is way better commentary than what I had to go through before. Jesus. Still can't believe that one. I'm sorry for yawning. Don't be picky. I know you've always hated gourd potatoes. I went through so much trouble getting you to eat them. Keep an open mind now that you're older. Maybe your taste will change. And, of course, you give me a freaking gourd potato, even though you know I don't freaking like them. I can't help it. You know what? Yeah, I'm trying. I wish I could say the same thing for me in real life, though. Honestly, I have some nasty eating habits, sir. I eat the same shit over and over. I'm really picky, is what I'm saying. But anyway, what was I saying again? Yeah, because the last time it was just like really scatterbrained when I did post-commentary, because just like, Jesus. Like, I did not want to go through like those dungeons again, and yeah, it pissed me off. And look at this. And I did meet the requirement for the artifact I had in mind, but it didn't show up again. So yeah, this time around it's just like, and I just chose, like, Mjolnir, or I can't remember how to pronounce that. Anyway, onward back to the Plains of Foom. Or, wait, not Plains of Foom. Yeah, what was I thinking? Alright, we were going back to Magmel. Jeez. So much for post-commentary being more organized. My ass. Anyway, let's see what's going on here in Magmel. Of course, I know. You guys don't know. Unless you've played this game, in which case, damn it, don't spoil it, sirs. And Stilskin says the exact same thing he said last year, which was the first year we actually came here, and this carbuncle is still asleep. Oh wait, never mind. Seriously, I freaking hate that. It's like someone's trying to sleep. You gotta keep bugging him. He's like, look, I'm sleeping. Jesus. So yeah, not much in the way changes here in Magmel. Fuck. I'm trying not to yawn here. Not much Chongo. Chongo Budo. Anyway, not much changes here in Magmel. And yeah. Then again, nothing really would change because they're not used to the fact that we've been here very long. Or like, this is like the second time around. Like, they didn't expect us the second time around. It's just like, yeah, what do you expect? Because the first time around, they probably thought, oh, it's just a fluke, he'll go away. Or they were just asleep. They didn't see us the first time around, so it's just like, oh, they didn't have preparations for a party or something. But anyway, since not much changed in the way of Magmel, I did bother to show off the Moogle house that was like right freaking here next to this cocoon. So a small hole and squeeze inside it, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's not the kind of atmosphere you want to have here in Magmel. I mean, come on, this place is mysterious. It was considered a place of legends. And here I am, talking like a jackass. Damn it, post-commentary. And with that, we get the first of the set right there. Or we finally got the first of that set that we haven't gotten up till now. And I believe another one is like at the Rabbena Terra, so, yes, that's a good thing to keep in mind. But anyway, now that I remember, I think we go through Conal Kurok, if I'm remembering what I recorded. Yep, we do. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Because if I remember the bonus correctly, I'm not gonna spoil it because holy crap. I'm just gonna say tits, holy crap. You're probably gonna hate this. You are definitely gonna freaking hate this. Because when I first saw that, like, freaking bonus that I got, I was just like, oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh boy, because it's probably like the worst one you can get in Conal Kurok. The bonus that I got was that I couldn't heal myself. Oh yeah. Anyway, I did, like, once I started going through Conal Kurok, I did notice some differences in the enemies. Mainly, like, those one flowery enemies that shoot off those projectiles. I don't know if those projectiles actually poison you, but I'll get to pointing that out once I kill this enemy, because I remember checking this one stone, and I keep freaking yawning. Anyway, grab that gill, and ancient is grabbed with ancient Celtic text. To those who follow, we shall build a road. Let those stones guide you to our new haven. So I guess that does prove the fact that, like, the Selkie used to live here in Conal Kurok, but then they moved on to Luda. Though I don't know how exactly they got to Luda, if they built stone paths or something. Hell, maybe some Selkies actually live here. Hell, I live here, kind of. I'm a Selkie. I'm right here. Anyway, like, I did take some note of, like, some differences in the enemies. As you guys can see, these ones that I was trying to talk about, I never noticed it before. If this isn't new, then I don't know what. Like, the enemies this time around, those flowery ones, they cast spells much quicker than you normally expect. Like, they don't even take 1 second. Like, 1 second is all it takes for them to charge up a magic attack, and you might want to avoid them. And plus those, like, fishman enemies that pop out of the water, they have this new, like, stab attack that does, like, well, from when I started doing this, it was just like, they take away 2 hearts of damage, and yeah. And it freezes you, so you kind of want to avoid that. Anyway, you guys can see I'm speeding this up again because, yeah, I'm just showing the way to the Moogle house. As I'm going to be trying to explain, you just got to make your way to the second area of Conal Kurok. Go as southeast as, or go as northeast as possible until you can just go straight east, and then you can finally go down south. And then look for a tree with this treasure chest nearby. Should have an artifact in there, of course. And then somehow inviting. Anyway, don't yawn. Don't yawn. Maybe it's because I've seen this before, so I kind of don't want to go through this again. I'm reliving it, and I'm like, I've seen it. So anyway, there's the Moogle house. There's the Mog Step. And yes! I don't know what the hell is that yawning about. But yeah, there's the Moogle house, and yes. And considering I could not heal due to the bonus, or I didn't want to heal due to the bonus, this is where I realized, oh crap, probably not the best bonus to have, because the behemoths, yeah, remember their long range? And remember how I mentioned before how these fishman enemies now have a stab attack that could do quite a bit of damage and could potentially freeze you, or will always freeze you. You might want to avoid the crap out of that. Yeah, I kind of got stuck there with like some glitch or something. I got stuck there somehow. And yes, oh yeah, see, look at that, took away 2 hearts worth of damage. I want to avoid the crap out of that attack. And I don't remember like the behemoth having like that huge like electric ram attack. My memory's hazy of those fuckers, mainly because they weren't so tough the first time I fought them. But anyway, as you guys saw, look at that. I barely managed to avoid that, and I got killed. Game over! So yeah, the first game over in, like, into part 34. The caravan kept a journal of its 8 years of adventure, but it never returned to YouTube. Well, I posted it to YouTube, if that kinda counts. So, straight to the boss. What the fuck is up, buddy? Zombie Dragon, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, considering I cannot heal against the Zombie Dragon, Also considering the fisherman enemy here that has the crazy stab attack that can do 2 hearts worth of damage. And considering the zombie dragon's attacks are wide range and they do very devastating attacks. And he does very devastating attacks, I'm trying to say. I decided to leave this in because this is a moment of triumph to me. Because yes, these fishermen enemy are also more resilient this time around, and you want to avoid them. And yeah, it took me quite a few focus attacks to actually take them down. And look at this. I dodged these... yawning. I dodged these things like a fucking pro. And yes, just like before, Zombie Dragon is pathetically easy as he was before. Because he doesn't have much in the way of defense, and you can just keep casting Holy on him, keep damaging him so easily. And of course, that breath of his petrifies you. Wanted to avoid the crap out of that, and then just start attacking the crap out of him. Look at that. Half his health out, and like, Jesus. So yeah, I didn't even bother cutting out this fight at all. A moment of triumph, good sirs. If you guys are wondering, oh, of course it's that freaking easy. Well, keep in mind the freaking fishman enemy respawns. Actually, if I remember correctly, the first time we fought him, there was 2 of them that we had to fight. This time around, there is 1, and he's much more devastating to take out. And you guys see, I've got poison, and I definitely want to avoid the crap out of this. And here I thought, just like, oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Holy crap. But then I figured out that poison never outright kills you. Or I think I've pointed this out before, but poison never outright kills you. It only brings you down as far as half a heart of health. So yeah, that beeping, holy crap, tits. So you're probably hating the crap out of it. But yeah, poison never takes you down, it always brings you down to half a heart damage. Or it doesn't take you any further down than that. So just avoid any and all attacks that you possibly can. And yes, you should be possibly golden. I mean, look at this. I'm still kicking his ass like gangbusters, and I avoid his attacks. Holy crap. And why do I keep yawning? God damn it. Yes. And you guys have been seeing how like I've been bridging straight to the tree every time I beat the boss or something. Or I just abridged to the tree dropping the drop of myrrh. But because of this, I think I can make an exception to make it that even more abridged. So, bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Seriously, I think I deserved that little abridging. If just for a moment. Honestly, I've always wanted to do that abridging. Because when I had the idea for the second cycle, and a letter from Emma. Oh boy. Well, always wanted to write to a caravaner. I even got to touch the Moogle when I handed him this letter. Everyone was envious that I wrote to a caravaner. Take care. And I'm assuming you're from Shella since you gave me a mark of Shella. How quaint. Oh, how quaint. I don't know. I can always imagine that voice, like, how quaint. But anyway, as I was trying to say, if I could even remember what I was trying to say, I kind of went off on a tangent there. Grab the Shella mark right there, and what was I saying? Jesus, I always do this. Forget what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, oh right, the bridging of the whole myrrh tree dropping, as you guys saw right now. Like, when I had the idea for bridging, like, all the dungeons into, like, one part and all that, like, I had the idea of doing that whole abridging is just like, bam, bam, bam. I don't know, it was just me. Anyway, I didn't really go for any of the bonuses this time around. Actually, I think I did go for an artifact, but I didn't get it again. So yeah, year 8 was not my best year. But at least we went through it, and I managed to fit it in like 25 minutes. Roughly 25 minutes. And that's good enough for me. My 8th year comes to a close. One day a star fell from the heavens. Memories lost their glow, and the crystal grew dim. From the darkness a great evil soon emerged. The rest can be heard in Shella, but this is no children's tale. The meteor was as real as monsters in miasma. So with that out of the way, we managed to fit year 8 into one part. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of crap off screen as I've done before. So if you guys like this part, give it a like, subscribe if you want to watch future videos, and feel free to watch any of my previous videos if you really feel like it. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I'm going to be abridging the crap out of Year 9, so see you guys then.